Weymouth and Portland had the highest rates of teenage pregnancy in the country. In the 2010 national statistics, the area had dropped to the bottom percentile. The Teenage Perspective looks at if and how sex education and teenage awareness has changed over recent years.
The youngsters nowadays, they're exposed to sex more than any other generation. So you have to be careful what information they're getting, do you know what I mean?
To me, I don't agree with teenage pregnancy. I mean, if you have goals in life and then you get pregnant, it's going to ruin that whole. You're going to have to put everything on hold for that child.
I don't think the age really matters because bringing up the kid's hard either way.
Keep it!
It's not very good falling pregnant at this age because we've got years ahead of us,
yeah. But we want to have fun.
If it happens, then you need to think of what you can do
and what's best for the baby as well. It's not just about what you think as well.
It's different from people.
Trying to out myself, probably. I didn't really learn that much about sex education. It's not.
No, I didn't.
You know, we sort of talked about it ourselves, didn't we? We just never told about it.
It's a friend.
Yeah.
Do they not teach you much in school then?
Not at all. They'll teach you how to put a condom on and stuff, and that's about it.
Youngsters have been taught really weird things from their parents and or their peers or what they've heard in the playground. So it's vital that they get the right information and resources via the school system, but via an outside person like myself.
Do you think your parents would be really supportive of you if you actually had a baby?
Yeah. They'd be shocked, but supportive.
It's like young fatherhood. What would happen if they got a girl pregnant? You know, where do they stand legally? What happens if the girl wants a termination? Lots of young boys out there, they don't know what an 8-week fetus looks like or a 12-week fetus, which is, they don't know the difference between a medical termination and a surgical termination. They have no one to talk to them about this. You know, and sometimes when two people get pregnant, it should be discussed with the two of them, but that's snatched away from the boy. When really, you know, there should be some discussion along the way, you know what I mean?
Do you consider, when you are considering having sex and stuff like that, do you ever consider the consequences of what a baby might be?
No. Not at the time.
And do you consider how traumatic and things an abortion might be? Or anything like that? Do you ever think about any of these sorts of things when you're going through the motions of actually...
Not like if we're just about to have sex or anything like that. I've never thought about it.
No, it doesn't really get thought about.
I think I'm really happy that, you know, we've got a good, it's called SHED, which is a sexual health education group here in Dorset. We make sure those youngsters get stuff on the Delay project, which is don't rush into sex. You know, there's too many people, youngsters do nowadays. And then we do the, are you ready? Are you thinking? You know, like it's a step further. Because a lot of people go into these relationships and we want them to start negotiating with each other, you know what I mean? You know, the boy will then brag up into first base and then they'll be, you get what I'm saying? Whereas the girl just doesn't do that. So we're trying to get them to talk. And, you know, it's working. I think it's working. The kids love it. They want to talk about these things. Just because we're going to talk about it, don't mean they're going to go and do it. Do you get what I mean? But people still think that, don't they? Very British, old-fashioned British value there, yeah?